Hey guys, here's a ceiling fan I've wanted since it was brand new when I was a kid. This is a Hunter Discovery ceiling fan. 48 inches of one of, quite possibly, the coolest kids fan, in my opinion, of all time. This is a fan I picked up at my restore. And it's a fan I haven't had because people ask way too much money for these things secondhand. But yeah, long story short, I went at the right moment, and there's pretty much a right moment, right time sort of scenario. So yeah, let's get it going, shall we? I love the globe on this thing. I bet it would look pretty cool with a green and a blue light bulb in it. Really accentuate the earth colors. So with National Ceiling Fan Day being only a week and a half from today, I was not looking to film any fans, just because I have a lot of new fans I haven't filmed yet on the display. And I kind of wanted to keep it a surprise, because I said in my last video there'd be some big changes. So, overall, it's not that drastic, but in my opinion, it's a lot better. And I think you guys will enjoy what I have to show you guys. But this will be a little taster of some of the many fans I have installed. I gotta be honest, this is probably the only one of two modern fans I have on the display now. Well, for fans that are new to the display, anyway. Excuse me. But yeah, you guys are gonna love what I have next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Sorry, I'm tired. So it has a pretty slow low speed. It's pretty cool, though, because you can still see the design on the blades. Breeze-wise, I think it's purely aesthetics at this point, because I can tell there's air moving, but that's, like, right above my head. In a bedroom, you'd probably circulate, like, some hot air in the winter or something with it. But, yeah, for a breeze, it's pretty bad. Go to medium here. It's almost surreal having this thing. It's been kind of hard to find ever since the Hunter discontinued it. This particular one is dated the 26th week of 2016, so this is a much newer one than... I think they introduced these like 2008, 2009? I remember seeing on the Lowe's or Home Depot displays, and I absolutely love these. But yeah, more on that later. I can feel air moving on medium. I'm getting a nice breeze on my feet. Yeah, this has a really good set of speeds on this fan. A good speed range. Obviously, it runs silently. It's a pretty recent Hunter, so... It has your typical Hunter quality. It's pretty well made overall. Everything fits pretty easily. Just like almost every Hunter fan, you have to take the whole switch cap apart to put the blades on, which I am not a fan of. But, yeah, that's my opinion. Now we'll go to high. Like the medallions, they're nice thick stars. Camera's acting up today. Yeah, it really picks up speed on high. Probably can't tell, but there is an ever so slight wobble on high. It's a good breeze, though. Very good breeze. It would be perfect for a kid's room. It's pretty cool that it's a 48-inch fan, because nowadays you don't see them too often. There are a few different fans that come in those sizes. Hunter always has some weird, like, size with their fans. Anything that isn't the original, pretty much, in this day and age. They go from, like, 44 inches, 48. I think they have a couple other ones now that are, like, 54 inches. I guess to stand out amongst the rest, because ceiling fan market these days is pretty crowded with random stuff. Alright, this is going to take a while, so we're going to do spin down. So when I was growing up, in this old house I used to live in, my parents let me choose the paint for my bedroom since we were remodeling all the rooms. At the time, I had one of my big sisters and my little brother with me. We all chose different colors. She chose this vivid blue color. I chose a green color similar to the continent there, a darker green. My brother chose red. Of the three of us, my brother had the best taste. But the fact that my parents let me choose that was beyond me. It really shows how good my parents have been to me. And when it was painted, I saw this fan and I begged my parents for it. My dad's excuse was we already had a couple fans though, so they were a pair of Home Essentials or Home Trends fans from the early 2000s. Two 42-inch brass fans, I filmed one a few years ago, and then two of Walmart's versions of the Littleton, the older Littleton. I own both of those brass fans still, and I still own at least one of those Littletons. I have filmed both of those a while back, and I still have one new in box. Kind of wanted to install it at one point. But ever since I saw this fan as a kid, I just had to have one. Because my favorite part about it was the globe. It is such a beautiful and unique design. And the blades are to just fit it to a T. And finally getting one as an adult. I wasn't in a huge rush to get one of these. Because like I said, I'm a cheapskate and don't really want to pay more than like $30 for a fan. That's kind of where I cut myself off. Unless it's the Restore, then I make an exception. Because I love the Restore. Now, if I'm correct, in WeFire's video recently, you'll see that this, and I think there was a second one on the display at the time. I'm not entirely sure. I want to say there was. There was only this one when I got there. But I'm really glad it was there because, long story short, I fulfilled the dream that little me always wanted. But yeah, this fan is definitely one of the most special fans to me. And obviously, it's not much to some because it is just a modern Hunter. But this is definitely one of my favorite fans, and I'm super glad I own this thing. I love it. I'm not sure if I would install it in my house, but I probably would. I think it would look interesting with the wood paneling. I try not to change too many things out in my house. I try to leave that alone. And that is spin down, so it's a solid 2.5 minutes, which is pretty good. And we'll do 0 to high. I'll turn that globe on again. Be a very smooth fan overall. Normally, I have to say, the pull chain design with these, probably the worst design in my opinion, because it starts like up here, goes down here into like a loop, then you have to feed it through the globe, and then the cover here for the globe. And after going through all that, it has so much resistance that this pull becomes a real pain in the butt to use. However, Hunter did a good job with this. I don't know what they did differently from other companies, but it's a fantastic design and it's super smooth. But overall, there you have it, the Hunter Discovery Ceiling Fan. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.